Hello, hello, beautiful Nigerians. You're especially welcome back to our political news of today. And if this is your first time coming across this channel, I say you and all of you are especially welcome. I remain your humble sister from another mother. My name is still Her Excellency of the Federal Republic of my Kingdom, Tahila the Great. One great project that attracted international communities, captains of industries, presidents of past and current presidents of countries, different presidents of African countries, and then the government of Nigeria is the just concluded Dangote refinery. Man, this is a project that made me cry. The reason why I cried in this project is the fact that so we as a country could come up with this kind of gigantic project with even a meager amount of money. And all these years, our leaders refuse to do the needful. All they are just after is amassing of wealth. One man, Mr. Dangote, came up with an excellent idea of saying that how long will we as Nigerians keep being at the mercy of international communities? And he came out with this great idea. Like seriously, the project, like I said, really made me cry. It made me cry because I never envisaged that we as a country will be doing this evil injustice to ourselves. We have the capability, we have the resources. If somebody like Central Bank of Nigeria will borrow Dangote money to do a single project like this, how much more the money that the government has, the money that the federal government has, how much more since 1960 we've been seeing a lot of backwardness from our government instead of moving forward. Little wonder why is this Dangote not even coming out to become Nigerian president? Like seriously, because if we could have a president that is so industrious like Aliko Dangote, I think the giant of Africa that other countries have been saying Nigeria will really come to reality. So beautiful people, I just want you to watch the speech of Dangote, the gigantic project. This is just the beginning. Like seriously, the gigantic project that he commissioned. I want you to listen to his speech because all the activities that took place at that inauguration, I'll bring them to your way. But let's hear from the horse's mouth. So, like seriously, we have a lot to discuss about this project. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So let me allow you listen to his speech at the inauguration of Dangote Petroleum Refinery, one of the biggest in Africa. Wow, this sounds too good to be true that something like this can come out from Nigeria. And then we have leaders over the years who are so blinded by their inability to even invest in Ajakuta. How much will some place like Ajakuta, how much will somewhere like Ajakuta cost to bring it back? Something that will help the economy of this country and then revive it. Like this one is just an eye-opener. No, we'll be talking about Ajakuta very soon, but I just want us to calm down, listening to the speech of Dangote in the just concluded refinery that he commissioned. So beautiful people, let me allow you watch his statement. Let's discuss at the comment section because a whole lot of things need to be said. We need to really discuss a whole lot about this project. Like this. Like seriously, do you see how Dangote removed shame, big shame from Nigerian eyes? Do you see how even the president of Nigeria went there? All the captains of industry, the who and who in Nigeria is there. I don't want to bore you too much. Let's listen to his speech. Let's come back to comment section and continue our discussion. See you there. And please, if this is your first time coming across my channel, do not forget to hit that red subscription button and click on the notification bell for more of my news coming your way. This man really needs to be celebrated. For real, let's just listen to his speech, then we'll come back for more details. Do not forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to subscribe to this channel. A very big thank you to all my returning subscribers. Like I said, we are growing, and very soon we shall get there. And for the new ones coming, please hit that red subscription button and click on the notification bell for more of my political news coming your way, so that anytime I post video, you will be the first to watch the video. So guys, keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing. I will be right back. Let's listen from I call him the world best ever true Nigerian son. In fact, I call him my father. You know, if you are doing well in this country, you are my father. Yes. If you are not doing well, we'll disfather you. But Dangote, I want you to listen to the speech of my father. I'm very proud of him. So guys, just watch his speech. Let's discuss at the comment section. See you there, and keep watching. I will be right back.
Let's be seated. Let me invite Engineer Abdullah Sule, His Excellency the Governor of Nasarawa State, to give us the opening prayers. Your Excellency, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Oh Allah, we thank you for giving us another opportunity to witness this historic day, a day that we have prayed for, a day that we have wished, a day that we are still hoping will be the beginning of the end of energy crisis in Nigeria. Not only in Nigeria, but in Africa as a whole. Oh Allah, we thank you for the wisdom given to the leaders of this organization to overcome all these challenges. We thank you, oh Allah, for the wisdom given to our leaders of this nation and other nations around, giving them all the opportunity to overcome the challenges that we have in this country. Continue to answer our prayers, O Allah. Continue to give them more wisdom, O Allah, because you are the Alpha and Omega. O Allah, you alone we worship, and you alone we ask for your forgiveness, O Allah. Allahumma iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Allahumma إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. اللهم لا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا دينا إلا قضيته ولا حاجة من حوائج الدنيا والآخرة إلا قضيتها يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. Let me welcome here the Chairman, the Founder, and the Visionary of this amazing project, Alhaji Aliko Dangote GCON. Let me welcome the presidents from sister African countries I'd like to welcome here His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo Dase Akwabato from Ghana. I welcome you, Your Excellency. I welcome the President of Niger, His Excellency Mohamed Bazoum. I welcome the President of Excellency Macky Sall. The President of Chad is represented here by his brother, also Abdusalam Karim Debi. I welcome you. Let me welcome the Vice President-elect of Nigeria, His Excellency Kashim Shettima. I welcome you. Okay. Let me also welcome here His Excellency the President of Togo, Faure Gnassingbé. I'd like to welcome all the governors here present, but especially let me welcome the governor of Lagos State. If you ride a chopper in his heart, it will pass through. Today is probably one of his joyous days. Your Excellency, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, I welcome you. I welcome the governor of Kano State, because Kano gave birth to the man that delivered a vision in Lagos. Let me welcome Your Excellency, I welcome you. I welcome the Governor of Central Bank of Nigeria. I welcome the Group Managing Director of NNPC, the CEO of NNPC. I welcome members of the National Executive Council here, members of the National Assembly here present, captains of industry, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with pleasure that I welcome all of you to this presidential commissioning of the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemicals. So on behalf of Lagos, on behalf of Nigeria, and in fact on behalf of our dear continent Africa, I welcome you to this commissioning. A lot of people have called it different names. A game changer, life changer, economy changer. It is a world-class project. Maybe I'm even wrong to call it a project. Welcome to a city. Or maybe I'm also welcome to a state within a state. Your Excellencies, this amazing project covering an area of 2,635 hectares, 7 times Victoria Island, is the largest train refinery in the world. Designed to do 650,000 barrels per day. In fact, the power plant alone, 435 megawatts, will power 5 states in Nigeria. This edifice will meet the needs 100% for Nigeria, and a lot will be left for export. So if you call today a day of independence, you'll be right. Independence from importation of refined products. Freedom from queuing at filling stations. Freedom of conducting night vigils at petrol stations. Today is indeed a day that brings overwhelming joy to our hearts. Today, the resource course, that is the tag on our oil reserve, has embarked on a journey to becoming a resource blessing. Welcome, as Dangote is poised to give energy to all and empower all. I welcome you all, but to formally welcome all of us here, it's my honor and pleasure to welcome the man whose vision this is, Alhaji Aliko Dangote GCON.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to this commemoration of the commissioning of the Dangote oil refinery and petrochemicals. Your Excellency may recall that just about a year ago you were here to commission the 3 million tons fertilizer plant, and you graciously accepted our invitation to return to Lekki to commission the refinery and the petrochemicals, which was under construction. On behalf of the board, management, and staff of Dangote Industries, I wish to extend our deep appreciation for this great honor done to us. We are also highly honored to have with us this morning the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, the President of Togo, His Excellency Mr. Faure Gnassingbé, His Excellency the President of Senegal, Macky Sall, the President of Niger, His Excellency Mohamed Bazoum, Mr. Abdul Karim Gabi, representing the President of Chad, His Excellency Mohamed Gabi. The President-elect, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Asiwaju of Nigeria, ably represented by the Vice President-elect, His Excellency Kashim Shettima. Your Excellencies, we thank you most sincerely for accepting our invitation, despite the rather short notice and enormous responsibilities of your offices. I would also like to extend our warm welcome to Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Honorable Idris Wase, distinguished senators that are here with us, and members of the House of Representatives here with us, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Governor of Lagos State, and our Chief Host. Their Excellencies, Executive Governors, and Deputy and Governors-elect of our various states of the Federation that are here with us, Honorable Ministers here with us, the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Corporation Company Limited, Madam Mele Kyari, members of the Diplomatic Corps, our royal fathers and religious leaders, leaders of the host community, members and management of the staff of Dangote Group, the Dangote and the Dangote family that are here. I would also like to welcome, who is here with us. I would like to welcome Let me also recognize and welcome my colleagues and friends, leaders of the business community, particularly our bankers and financiers, our contractors and suppliers, all of whom have demonstrated great patience and cooperation in the course of execution of this great project. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Dangote petroleum refinery we are here to commission this morning is in fulfillment of our long-held dream and the product of Dangote Group's corporate vision, driven by our mission to produce what we consume and promote self-sufficiency in the basic needs of our people while competing globally in areas of our comparative and competitive advantage. Over 2 decades ago, we made the commitment to invest in the downstream petroleum sector in response to the increasing shortages of petroleum products in our country and the consequent challenges on our economy and its negative impact on the lives and livelihoods of our people. Initially, we thought to enter into the industry by acquiring the brownfield refineries under the current government's privatization program in 2007. Regrettably, the outcome of the exercise was reversed and our payments returned. This motivated us to rethink our market entry strategy and our business model. We subsequently committed to enter the market boldly with a vision to invest in a greenfield refinery that will transform the industry in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. And that is why we went for the biggest refinery ever built in the world. We decided on a plant designed with a state-of-the-art technology and at a scale in capacity that will be a game changer in Africa and the global market. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, the facility we are commissioning today is aimed to reposition Nigeria as a key player in the downstream petroleum market of the global petroleum sector of the global market. We have built a refinery with a capacity of 650,000 barrels per day of crude oil plus 900,000 metric tons of polypropylene in a single train, which is the largest built ever. We have selected the best plants and equipment and the latest technology from across the world. Our product slate is designed to meet the highest quality standards of the high value products, including premium motor spirit, PMS, automotive gas, oil, diesel, aviation fuel, kerosene, ATK, all of Euro 5 standards that will enable us to meet not only to meet our country's demand, but also to become a key player in the African and the global market. Our coastal location and offshore loading and offloading single point mooring facilities with the capacity to receive all our crude oil supplies and evacuate up to 75% of our liquid products, giving us direct access to the rest of Africa and the global market for exports. In addition, 80% of our production can also be discharged through trucks to go around Nigeria. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, our huge investment of over $18.5 billion in this industry has been prompted by our desire to support and contribute our quota to the federal government's sustained efforts to transform our economy and properly position our country as a leading nation in Africa, and also a respected member among economies in Africa. Your Excellency, Mr. President, this commissioning ceremony is just the beginning of a great journey, a milestone in a new and exciting trajectory for our downstream sector of Nigeria's oil and gas industry. It is our firm commitment that we will replicate this sector, what we have actually achieved in the cement and fertilizer markets, where Nigeria transited from being the largest importer of these two products to a net exporter. Beyond today's ceremony, our first goal is to ramp up production of the various production to ensure that within this year, we are able to fully satisfy our nation's demand for higher quality products to enable us eliminate the tragedy of importing dependency and import dependency and stop once and for all the dumping in our market of toxic substandard petroleum products. Your Excellency, distinguished guest, our first product will be in the market before the end of July, beginning of August this year. Beyond this, we intend to ensure that our plants are run at the highest capacity utilization and the highest efficiency to enable us to export competitively to other markets, especially in the ECOWAS and the wider region in which 53 countries out of 55 are dependent on imports to meet their petroleum products demand. This is a clear opportunity for Nigeria, given the African Union's commitment to the creation of an African common market through recently established African Continental Free Trade Area regime. Let me now briefly touch on the immediate benefits of today's commissioning that will bring to our economy and our people. First, beyond the constant availability of a high quality fuels for our transportation sector, the refinery will also make available to our industries vital raw materials for a wide range of manufacturers in the plastics, pharmaceuticals, food, beverages, packaging, construction, and many other industries. Second, while the refinery operation and ancillary businesses will generate massive job opportunities, the downstream value chain will equally provide far more absorptive capacity for labor in the hundreds of thousands. Third, once our plant is fully commissioned and it is on stream, we expect that at least 40% of the capacity will be available for export, and this will result in significant foreign exchange earning into the country. Overall, we are committed to operating our plant in line with international best practice, recognizing the importance of protecting the environment. We have adopted stringent environmental, health, and safety policies to ensure that the refinery operates in a safe and sustainable manner. Mr. President, other excellencies, distinguished guests, the journey to this event was long and arduous. It could not have been possible without the support and collaboration of many parties and individuals. So permit me, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, to recognize and appreciate just a few. Let me start with Your Excellency, Mr. President. Your sustained support and encouragement over the past 8 years have been, and for me personally, a source of great motivation and strength. At times, when I felt like really giving up, your confidence and quiet words of assurance have been the difference. Mr. President, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for this encouragement and making sure that this project is possible. Those like me who have actually made Lagos our home will testify that since the beginning of the current democratic dispensation, the government of Lagos State has been exceptionally remarkable in its commitment and support for the private sector. From the tenure of the President-elect, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who established this Lekki Free Trade Zone, to the incumbent governor, His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who who has been most proactive in ensuring the successful execution of this project. The state government has indeed demonstrated great commitment to promoting an investment-friendly climate, which made it possible for our group to invest over $30 billion in various industries in the economy over that period. We must really thank the Ashwaji of Nigeria for his incredible vision and foresight. I would like to also express our deep appreciation and gratitude to the Lagos State Government and its successive governors for the resolute facilitation of this enabling environment. The Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources and its various agencies, especially the NNPC, our partner, has helped to steer this project to this successful event. Under the leadership of Mele Kyari, the NNPC has extended their full support and backing to ensure that no obstacles stand in the way of our progress. As in most major projects, financing has been a source of many significant changes. Governor Emefiele's belief in and commitment to this project has been awesome. Without Governor Emefiele's courageous support and backing, this project would not have stood a chance of successful completion. Governor Emefiele moved mountains to ensure the success of this project. Indeed, apart from the top management of the refinery itself, no one in this gathering has visited this site more than Governor Emefiele. So we are indeed very, very grateful. To our bankers and financiers, both local and offshore, have demonstrated a great deal of patience and indulgence in seeing us through many difficult times, including the COVID period. I must especially appreciate the Afrexim Bank and its president, Professor Benedict Orama, CON, whose unwavering support, encouragement, and thoughtful advice have helped us to overcome even the most daunting challenges. Professor Orama, I want to thank you not only for this project, I want to thank you for the great job you are doing for Africa as a whole. I want to also most especially acknowledge some few. I want to acknowledge Access Bank PLC and Zenith Bank PLC for going the extra mile in supporting us in this unprecedented investment. All the banks that have helped, but these two banks are at the head, Access Bank and Zenith Bank. So thank you very much. Herbert Wigwe, thank you very much. My big brother Jim Obia. Our security agencies have actually been most proactive in helping to ensure that this project progress under the strict vigilance and concern of our national security network. In particular, the Chief of Naval Staff, who has kept the project continuously under his personal attention and watch. And I must also thank the CDS, the Chief of Defense Staff, for listening to us, for always assisting us when we need additional help. So thank you so much. However, I cannot close this address without appreciating the board, management, and the staff of the entire Dangote group, whose commitment, perseverance, and hard work made today's event possible. Let me also thank our hosts, the communities, and their traditional rulers for their sustained patience, forbearance, and admirable willingness to work with us to make sure that we find amicable and win-win resolution to many issues we have had to deal with during the construction of this huge facility. Finally, we must not forget that it is the grace and mercy of the Almighty Allah that inspired and enabled this building of this huge complex. And I must give the glory to Him for granting us the opportunity to witness this ceremony in our lifetime. It is the major challenge of our lives, and we've been able to deliver it. So we thank Almighty Allah. I want to also welcome the Senate President, Senator Ahmed Lawal, who came in. I'm sure it must have been the traffic, and also the chairman of the ruling party, which also, is somebody that has actually been very supportive. So, Your Excellency, you are very welcome. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, I want to thank you for attending this commissioning of this business, and I'm really very sorry we started a bit late and the sitting arrangement was a little bit challenging, so I want to apologize on behalf of my staff, but they have done a great job, and I would like them to please stand for recognition, headed by Dr. Adenike Faji Moroccan and her team. If you can just stand up, so we can thank you for doing a great job. And my family are here to also give me the support. They can also stand for a small clap. They are right at the back. I actually intentionally put my family right at the back to make sure that we allow people to know that anybody who is here is an important VVIP. So thank you very much for coming.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together one more time for this amazing man. While he was rounding up his speech, the Senate President, His Excellency Ahmed Lawan, PhD, walked in. I welcome you, Your Excellency. And also here, the former governor of Nasarawa State and chairman of APC, His Excellency Abdullah Alamu is also here. I welcome you, sir. I welcome you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there are three things we cry for in life. Things that are lost, things that are found, and then things that are magnificent. This is magnificent. So if you shed a bit of tears of joy, you are in place. This place will provide a market worth $11 billion for Nigerian crude oil. So far, there are 33,000 Nigerians living and working here. This place has given jobs to over 40,000 Nigerians with the prospect of scaling up to 100,000. So this is the reason why I call it magnificent. So what is the story behind the refinery? Watch this short documentary.